vegetables. So I'm going to do a very simple grilled vegetable salad that would be perfect to serve as an accompaniment with an evening meal, or serve at night time. So the first one I'm going to do, I'm going to slice up an aubergine. So 1 centimeter slices there, as you can see. Lay it out onto a tray. We're going to season it with a little bit of sea salt and a little drizzle of olive oil. And I'm going to drizzle the pan a little bit. So you wouldn't drizzle the oil over the barbecue on that occasion. So you just drizzle the vegetables. And then we're going to let that pan get medium to hot, and we're going to start grilling them. While I'm doing that, I'm just going to do a white onion here. Okay, so this could also be a red onion or a shallot. So at this side of the onion, it's important that we keep this intact, because that's what's going to hold the onion together for us on the grill. So the bottom off, keeping that part intact, and then we're just going to cut it in half and give it a quick peel. I'll cut this into 3, and that's also going to be grilled. And as you can see, it won't fall apart now, because the top of the onion is keeping it intact. Okay, so that's hot enough now. I'm going to lay them on, and we're going to give them a nice grill in. Aubergine is the type of vegetable that will take a good bit of oil. That's okay. I'm going to give all the vegetables a nice grilling, and then we're going to put them into the oven onto the tray, just to finish them off. The pepper, we're going to just top and tail, and then I'm going to just slice off some cheeks. Rid of that. And the courgette, I'm going to just cut the courgette in half, and then I'll cut it into nice slices. Don't cut the courgette too thin, because the courgette is quite a watery vegetable, and it'll break up on you on the char grill if you cut it too thin. Okay, so the same thing again. We'll put that onto the tray here. A little bit of olive oil and some salt. So as you can see now, these aubergines have taken on a nice little bit of colour. So I'm going to transfer them across onto the tray. If I was out in the garden at the barbecue now, I just have this tray beside me at the barbecue. So this is going to go into it. We're going to cook the vegetables now, but then we're going to eat them cold as a salad. So you don't have to get too caught up in trying to keep them hot. So we'll just put our onions on. And then as these cook, they'll go nice and sweet. And then our peppers, we'll stick them on. Like this as well. And then all we'll have left to do is the courgettes. So I'm also going to chop up a little bit of rosemary. So with the rosemary, I have a couple of stalks of rosemary here. We just pull the leaves off the stalks. And then I'm going to just quickly run my knife through that. You don't have to get too caught up on how chopped up it is, okay? And then we're going to take a little bit of that rosemary and we're going to sprinkle it over the veg. And then I'm going to put the onions along here, and then the peppers, and then the courgettes. I'll season them again with some more olive oil, a little bit of sea salt and some pepper, and I'll put them into the oven and I'll cook them till all the vegetables is cooked. And then I'll show you how to assemble the salad then after that. So now, as you can see, I've grilled all the vegetables up. I'm just sprinkling them with a little bit of rosemary, okay? And I'm going to drizzle them with a little bit of olive oil and season them up. Good twist of pepper and a little bit of sea salt. And then I'm going to just put them into the oven for 2 or 3 minutes. So I've got my grilled vegetables here. They're all cooked through. And now I'm just going to plate the dish up. So I just want to show you what I'm going to serve with the salad. I've got some little baby capers, some feta cheese, and some olives, some green olives. Vegetables then, we're just going to line them up nicely on our serving plate here. So I've got our grilled aubergine, our grilled peppers, which we seasoned and sprinkled with a little bit of rosemary. These are still a little bit warm, but that's okay. It's going to be a warm salad. They'd also be perfect tomorrow, or they'll be perfect cold. And we're going to have them a little bit warm. And I've got those lovely onions that are cooked through now. They're gone nice and soft and sweet. The capers. These will add a little bit of seasoning, a little bit more salt, and they're a little bit vinegary as well. Some feta cheese. And then the olives. Half. I'm going to sprinkle them over. So we've got a lovely grilled Mediterranean vegetable salad, warm salad, with some feta cheese and capers. I've also got the tomato mozzarella salad with the garlic croutons. And I'm serving that tonight with some tandoori chicken. The recipe for the tandoori chicken is up on my Instagram, saved in my highlights. So, highlighting a couple of delicious vegetables. Perfect with a barbecue, also perfect with on their own. So, enjoy.